$114 million on diversity training. You got to be kidding me. You know, we've got the weakest military that we've had in probably a year in my lifetime. Now, we've got a lot of good military people, but infiltrating our military is all this wokeness. And it's coming from the top, coming from Joe Biden, coming from Secretary of Defense Austin. It's coming from Milley, who is recently gone.
College football coach Tommy Tuberville has been fitting right in with the Republican Party cycle of sabotaging a government agency, and in this case, the military, then going on TV to complain about how bad things are. He's comfortable pitching his animosity about anyone that's not an old, cisgender white man while on Newsmax. But when talking with CNN's Manu Raju, it looks like he turns to lying about support that he's receiving.
And you're not worried about the national security implications of the hold?
No. As I've told you, I've talked to admirals and generals. I've had people call me. Now, I've had people call me over the holidays saying, keep doing what you're doing. We're not having any problem.
Who are those people?
Well, there are people that are in the military. I wouldn't throw anybody underneath the bus, but...
You can't name names?
No, I'm not going to name anybody, but it's good to hear from people that are actually doing what they're doing.
By the way, his claim of receiving a few calls from military people is a pretty weak card to play, considering we've all heard from members of the military, members of his party, and leadership denounce his self-serving blockade on promotions.
Patience is wearing thin on both sides of the aisle over the senator's antics.
Culminating in a Senate floor fight Wednesday as Republicans tried to pass 60 military promotions one by one, with Tuberville blocking all of them.
If this is the norm, who the hell wants to serve in the military when your promotion can be canned based on something you had nothing to do with?
We're going to look back at this episode and just be stunned at what a national security suicide mission this became.
We have done the best that we can to honor the request of a fellow senator that these nominations be brought to the floor and voted on individually. And I really respect men of their word. I do not respect men who do not honor their word.
If you think they've done something illegal, go to court.
I'm as pro-life as they come. America needs to have our best players, most combat-capable leaders on the field. And right now, that's not happening.
Kate Marsh-Lord, a military spouse, advocates for military families.
Families have been serving for literally decades, and this is the first time where they are being used as political pawns.
Maybe the pressure of reality is getting to Tuberville, because he's signaling that he may drop some of the holds now that he's gotten sufficient attention for whining and throwing a tantrum for months. Or there's a chance he listened to himself speak about what he's fighting against and realized that he's not only proudly hateful, but thoroughly clueless, pitching MAGA-style rally talking points like they want abortion after birth.
They said, we're going to give abortion travel, and we're going to pay for that by taxpayers' money. They can't tell us about the policy in terms of the abortion itself. You know, it's been rape, incest, or health of the mom. But we asked in one of our hearings, what month are you going to go by for the abortion? They couldn't tell us whether it was abortion after birth.